In episode 1 of Tournament of Gods, we saw Vegeta and Jiren fighting against Grand Priest Goku on an unknown planet. But Vegeta and Jiren was not able to beat Grand Priest Goku, but there, Goku comes and takes control of the situation and stands with everyone. But suddenly, Grand Priest Goku begins to transform into his new form. So let's find out what will happen next by watching episode 2. Grand Priest Goku seems to power up in a very uncontrollable way. His hairstyle changes and ki starts coming out of him very badly. Then we get to see a halo behind him, which is the source of Angel's power. Then all of a sudden, the whole ki comes inside him and locking at him. It seems as if the whole galaxy has been absorbed inside him. And then by absorbing all the energy in one stroke, he releases it from his body and everything shakes around. And then in a cloud of light smoke, we get to see Goku's brand new look. So we finally got to see a new version of Ultra Instinct, which is called Universe Ultra Instinct. As you can see, a mark of angels on Goku's forehead. Seeing this thing, everyone gets stunned. Grand Priest Goku is laughing in front of everyone and the normal Goku says, his halo is bigger than Whis and Grand Priest. Amazing. Vegeta is very shocked to see this thing and says, what the hell is that divine form? But Jiren looks at this thing and says, second form, I'll end this soon. Then Grand Priest Goku says, don't worry, I'm Goku just like you. But Goku doesn't understand a thing. So Goku says, what? Like me, but I don't understand him properly. And Vegeta is overjoyed to see this as he will now get a chance to fight a new and powerful form of Goku and says, Kakarot always amazes me with his new forms. Let's test my full strength against him. But on the other hand, Jiren notices a very strange thing and says that it seems that we are in another dimension. So he is also from another dimension. So Grand Priest Goku responds by saying, this is Universe Ultra Instinct. And yes, Jiren, you are right. You are in another dimension. So why don't I show you guys my power? So Jiren, scorching in the fire of revenge, responds by saying, come on Saiyan, let's see what power you are bragging about. So listening to Jiren's word, Grand Priest Goku, who gets a little angry now, says, this arrogance doesn't suit you, Pride Trooper. But then the Grand Priest Goku disappears and everyone seems to think that he has left. But little did they know that they encountered a form of Goku that they couldn't even imagine in their wildest dreams. So Jiren says, what? Did he run away to avoid me? Not at all. And Vegeta is shocked that how can he disappear all of a sudden? Then Goku explains something like, did he use that instant transmission to escape? But by the time everyone finds out that Grand Priest Goku is behind Jiren, it is too late because Jiren becomes the victim of his attack. And everyone is very shocked because they cannot understand when Grand Priest Goku came behind Jiren and attacked him with a shock ki absorber. Jiren groans in pain and asks, how are you able to remove my ki from my body? But Grand Priest Goku tells him something else and says, you are the only mortal who has the ability to learn Ultra Instinct far beyond the science. And even you are the only one able to fight me right now. But unfortunately, your feelings and desires for revenge are getting in your way, Jiren. And then dark energy starts accumulating all around and Jiren gets a big blow. Seems that Jiren will die soon. But understanding the situation before anything happens, Goku and Vegeta rush towards Jiren to help him. Goku says, stop! And Vegeta said, you bastard! But Grand Priest Goku disappears from there with Jiren. Then both the Saiyans start going mad with anger. Vegeta says that, you bastard disappeared again. How can he be so fast? Damn it! But Goku then understands where Grand Priest Goku might be. So he tells Vegeta to look above. Then Vegeta says, right, but how did you know he was above us? We haven't felt this divine ki ever before. So Goku gives a very amazing answer saying that, I wondered where would I go if I were him, which is a very clever thing to say for Goku. But Grand Priest Goku gets serious. Holding Jiren's neck tight, he says, let's end this, Jiren. You were a good warrior. And even Grand Priest Goku tells them both, I'm going to finish this, so who will be the next? But our Saiyan Prince says, like I'll let you do this, prepare yourself, Saiyan. And Goku also shouts, stop it! And now our Saiyan Prince loses his temper due to excessive anger and says, you will back for your life this time. I'll show you my new primal god form. But suddenly Goku say, Vegeta, no! Wait, Whis told us it's dangerous to use our new forms right now. This means that both of them have such forms, which are so dangerous that Whis had forbidden both of them not to use those forms. Maybe we can see these forms in the next upcoming chapters. So now Vegeta says, damn it, so what should we do now? Jiren will die. But Goku seems to have a plan as Goku tells Vegeta that I can use that form I'm working on and I promise you that if something goes wrong, you can use that form for sure. And now looking at Vegeta, it looks like maybe everything will be alright now because Vegeta tells Goku that that form is too good too. But hope you can handle that tremendous power of it. Don't worry Kakarot, you can do it. Let it rip. Then our warrior Saiyan, Goku's lightning starts flashing all around and Grand Priest Goku gets very excited. And Jiren, who is now half dead after losing all of his powers, Grand Priest Goku throws him because he's thrilled to see Goku's power up and says, the moment I've been waiting for. Oh, he's going to use that form. Unexpected but exciting. And his eyes start to shine. And now a lot of heat starts pouring out around Goku as if Goku is about to acquire some very amazing thing. And even Vegeta says, so he's already perfected this form. Now, Goku starts to power up as if he has to use the power of his last ounce of ki for this form. Grand Priest Goku and Vegeta enjoy the sight of watching Goku powering up from afar and after powering up for a while. At last, the moment we all waited for has arrived. Now we see Goku standing inside the smoke with both his eyes closed, and then suddenly when he opens his eyes we get to see a new look of Goku's Ultra Instinct, which is none other than Omega Ultra Instinct Goku. Now there is going to be a big battle between the two Saiyans, but Grand Priest Goku noticed one thing and says, he does not know as expected, and I can feel a lot of suppressed potential. I guess Whis hasn't told him all about Ultra Instinct yet. I guess he's from that time and dimension. And before Grand Priest Goku realizes anything, Omega Goku hits him with his powerful punch, and finally, for the first time, Grand Priest Goku stops an attack with a lot of force, which is a big deal. But the amazing thing is that Grand Priest Goku stops this attack without putting much effort, as expected from him. But it is just the beginning, because Omega Goku immediately stands in front of Grand Priest Goku and shows off his unmatchable speed in front of Grand Priest Goku, saying which Grand Priest Goku gets angry and say, don't get too excited, Saiyan. That's when Grand Priest Goku also starts powering up, but before Grand Priest Goku can do anything, Omega Goku comes upon him in a very dangerous way and hits a double fist punch with both hands. And then Grand Priest Goku starts falling to the ground very fast. But before Grand Priest Goku falls to the ground, Omega Goku flies towards him and punched the shit out of him so hard that it seems like Omega Goku buried him alive. But then Vegeta reveals a very confusing thing and says, I can understand that Grand Priest Goku is more powerful in this fight, so why is he testing Goku then? Something is wrong and fishy. So is Vegeta speaking correctly? To which the answer is yes, as Grand Priest Goku suddenly teleports behind a little above Omega Goku, and without wasting any other second, he attacks Omega Goku with a very powerful energy ball, which seems to be a ki ball filled with godly energy. And as we can see, a huge explosion as compared to normal size exploded on Omega Goku's back. And before Omega Goku can do anything, Grand Priest Goku hits him hard in the stomach, so that even a warrior as big as Omega Goku can fly far away. But instead of falling, he manages himself in the middle of the air and shouts very loudly and says to Vegeta that, I have to destroy him along with the planet, and Vegeta, I hope you fix and revive every living and any other thing by using Super Dragon Balls. Looks like Goku's freaking out. But then Vegeta says that, you fool, don't lose it. We can use those forms. But I guess Goku is avoiding using those forms. So without wasting any other second, Goku starts his signature move and starts shouting, Ka, Me, Ha. And on the other hand, Grand Priest Goku also prepares an attack of his own, the Nano Spirit Bomb, the smallest version but more powerful than our imagination, because surely at this level Goku manages to alter his attacks as well. So now it's the battle between the biggest Kamehameha versus the strongest Spirit Bomb. And is Goku really going to blow up the entire planet? The answer we will get after this attack. But before this happens, Omega Goku suddenly attacks Grand Priest Goku by instant transmission and goes right in front of Grand Priest Goku's face and shouts, Ah! And then there's a huge bang. Everything is covered in the explosion smoke. So is it all over? Not at all, because Goku did that Kamehameha towards the sky. But because of that, our Goku loses all his strength and faints and starts falling down from the sky. But our Saiyan Prince Vegeta flies to Goku to catch him. And it seems that maybe the war is over now. But as soon as Vegeta catches Goku, he saw Grand Priest Goku floating in the sky. Seems like he would not have had much effect from the huge Kamehameha attack. Then he said, Clever, I felt that attack, and it is giving me goosebumps that this Goku is able to do this. But it is over for you. Then Grand Priest Goku says, "It's your turn, Vegeta. Let the game begins." But before any other thing happened, we got to see another fighter who has hello like Grand Priest Goku, and from the look, it seems like he's a Grand Priest Vegeta from Grand Priest Goku's time and dimension. And indeed, he is Grand Priest Vegeta and he is looking so awesome as well. Another Saiyan Grand Priest, but how and why? We will get these answers in the upcoming chapters for sure. But then Grand Priest Goku said to him that, "What? You? I told you not to come here and interfere." Means Grand Priest Vegeta knows what is going on here. So Grand Priest Goku. Then Grand Priest Vegeta says, "Why don't you tell them the truth that you are training them for the tournament? As usual, your habit of fighting is not gone." And this is a wonderful thing because till now the training of these three was going on. Imagine if only it was real fight between Grand Priest Goku and Jiren, Goku and Vegeta. I hope now you can imagine how powerful this Grand Priest Goku is. Then Grand Priest Vegeta said, "Both of them have a lot of potential that is far greater than us because they belong to this dimension and time, and they will achieve a lot, but they don't even know about the multi-omnidimensional versions of them. If you want to train them to be the top 5 Omniverse fighter by their dimension, it's too early for them. We trained Goku and Beerus has taught Vegeta a little bit about the destroyer thing. You can take it easy." Seems like there are a lot of secrets to be revealed yet, because then Grand Priest Goku said, "That one angel is a hell of a mystery trainer who never tells you a single thing straight but plays puzzle all the time." This simply means that both of them have also taken training from Whis at some point in time. Then Grand Priest Vegeta looks at them both and says, "Get ready for the hardest training of your life to unleash your full potential. Soon your new opponent will come. So let me explain to you a little about ourselves." And the Grand Priest Goku says, "That's Saiyan." And the shocking thing happens when it is revealed that the opponent is going to be a Saiyan. So in the next chapter, we will get to know who these two are and where they have come from, and will know about training. And with that, we will know who's that Saiyan who is going to become soon to fight against Goku and Vegeta. If you want to read the entire chapter comfortably, then you can go through the link given in the description or in the comment below. And the previous chapter will also be uploaded soon. And you can read chapter 1 there as well, or you can watch the video of it as well. If you want to show some support, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or you can be a member of this channel. So hope you guys like this chapter 2 of Tournament of Gods. So till then, enjoy.